Nova, the three-legged wonder. If you ever met Nova today, you'd never guess what he's been through. He's so fast, so full of life, that most people don't even notice he only has three legs. But the truth is, his story didn't start with joy. It started in a dumpster. That's where they found him alone, hungry, and in pain. His front leg was badly infected, swollen, and useless. At first, they thought he might be a rough street dog, maybe even aggressive, because life on the streets can make an animal wary. But when they got close, they saw the truth. He was just a sweet soul looking for a little help, probably waiting and hoping for someone to finally stop. They rushed him to Pawmise, Chicago, a rescue that has seen more than its fair share of heartbreak. The vets knew the infection was too severe. There was no saving the leg. So, they made the hard choice to amputate in order to save his life. That moment was his turning point, the line between what could have been a forgotten ending and a brand new beginning. When we first heard about him, we didn't hesitate. My wife and I had been talking about adopting, but nothing prepares you for meeting a dog like Nova. Here was this tiny survivor who had lost so much, yet still wagged his tail, still looked at you like maybe, just maybe, you were someone he could trust. We brought him home, and honestly, he stole our hearts faster than we could have imagined. Within days, he warmed up to us like he had always been part of the family. He learned tricks in no time, spinning in circles, jumping over the couch, showing off the kind of spirit that makes you forget what he's been through. Then came Omar, his new brother. Those two, they're inseparable now. Omar has this protective streak, lets Nova get away with things no other dog would. Watches over him like a big brother who knows life hasn't always been kind. I think in his own way, Omar understands Nova's scars, both the ones you can see and the ones you can't. At home, Nova is everywhere we are. When we work, he's right there on the couch, watching quietly. At night, he starts in his own little bed beside ours, but before long, I feel that familiar weight hop up next to me, his head resting by mine, breathing slow and steady through the night. It's moments like that when I'm reminded just how far he's come from a cold dumpster to a warm home filled with love. Yes, he has his hard days. There are moments when you see the old pain in his eyes, the ghosts of what he went through. But even on those days, he tries his best to be gentle, to be loving, to be that sweet, sweet angel who has already taught us so much about resilience. Watching him heal, trust, and even play again has been one of the most humbling things I've ever experienced. There's a quiet strength in him, a kind of gratitude you can't fake. I think about what could have happened if no one stopped that day, if no one cared enough to give him a chance. And it breaks my heart to know there are so many others out there still waiting, still hoping. So, here's what I want to say to anyone thinking about adoption. Don't pass over the ones who look broken. Don't assume a missing leg or a scarred past makes them less deserving. Because dogs like Nova, they aren't broken. They're survivors. They're full of love that just needs a safe place to land. When you adopt, you're not just saving a life, you're giving yourself a chance to experience a kind of loyalty and love that can change you. Nova changed us. He turned our house into a home filled with gratitude, with second chances, and with joy that's bigger than his 3 little legs could ever carry. If you ever find yourself in that position, standing in a shelter, looking at a face that's been through too much, don't walk away too quickly. Sometimes, the best dogs in the world are the ones who've already fought their hardest battles. All they need is someone willing to fight for them now. And trust me, the love you'll get in return, it's worth every single step of the journey.
Our team writes and develops each script from scratch with a signature storytelling style that aims to inspire, comfort, and uplift. We combine heartfelt narration with thoughtful editing to create videos that truly connect with the viewer's emotions.